What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts or Fiction. I need you to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Breaking news: Anthony Joshua versus Jarrell. Big Baby Miller is official for June 1st, 2019. New York City, MGM Grand, New York, Madison Square Garden. Grab your tickets. It's about to be a show. Grab your popcorn. Anthony Joshua, the most ferocious heavyweight right now in the heavyweight division, most complete heavyweight, is facing off against a guy in Jarrell Big Baby Miller, who has made a name for himself but does not have a lot of notable wins that we can say this may be a 50-50 fight. Because guys, we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. This is not a 50-50 fight. We need to know that for a fact, and we need to get with the program. I mean, it's a very competitive fight, but it's not a 50-50 fight. I don't think anybody can leave a comment in this comment section and tell me this is a 50-50 fight. We all know what's going to happen in this fight. Jarrell Big Baby Miller style is tailor-made for Anthony Joshua boxing style and boxing ability, but it's up to Anthony Joshua how he wants to win this fight. He can completely outbox Jarrell Big Baby Miller in this. He could outbox Jarrell Big Baby Miller and in this fight in the later rounds by breaking him down, or he can go in there and just completely blow this guy out the waters. Just put on his show, which I believe he should do. If he's coming to America to fight an American, he needs to put on a show to get the respect of the American fans and win some American fans over. Will he do that? Huge pot. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, can he pull off the upset? Can he go in there and beat up on the likes of Anthony Joshua? I'm rooting for the guy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm rooting for him. I want to see the upset. But as a boxing fan, as a guy who talks boxing, you're gonna have to give me glasses, because I'm currently blind to see Jarrell Big Baby Miller winning this fight. Like I said, I'm rooting for the guy, but I don't see him winning this fight. But congrats to Jarrell Big Baby Miller, man, for taking the fight, you know. Anthony Joshua may have disappointed me though, because he's willing to come to America with no arguments. This fight's already scheduled, it's on BoxRec, to fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller. But when it came to Deontay Wilder negotiations to come to America, he said, I will never fight in America, I want to fight in the UK. Let's be real here, guys. Anthony Joshua is the A side, so I'm not going to say he doesn't choose where to fight. But the fact that he's fighting in America, another American, and wasn't fighting Deontay, didn't choose to fight Deontay Wilder in America, it doesn't really sit well with me, guys. It doesn't sit well with me. I don't want to call Anthony Joshua as a ducker, but it doesn't really sit well with me. Anthony Joshua is willing to come to America to fight Big Baby Miller, a guy who doesn't have a title, who doesn't have a lot to bring to the table. Just a notable name right now, based on the fact that he has built a profile for himself where everybody can't talk heavyweight boxing without mentioning Jarrell Big Baby Miller as well. A lot of people throw him in there in the mix. He has done well for himself, but he hasn't fought top guys yet. We have to face the facts. He hasn't fought any notable guys that we can say, my man, this was his signature win. Well, let me look at his record and say, his signature win was against Jarrell Washington. I mean, we can say that. Jarrell Washington is a guy who used to be a football player. And Jarrell Washington, what he did was kind of outbox Deontay Wilder for a couple rounds, but then he got starched by Deontay Wilder. The same Jarrell Washington who recently got starched by a guy named Kanowski. A guy named Kanowski just starched him, knocked him out. This is the same Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I mean, this is the same Jarrell Washington that Jarrell Big Baby Miller can say that's his notable win. Guys, if that's his notable win, then I don't know if he can stand in there with a guy like Anthony Joshua. I can't see Jarrell Big Baby Miller talking too much trash when he hasn't been in there with an undefeated fighter like Anthony Joshua fighting for the title. His first title fight is against the #1 guy in the heavyweight division. Jarrell Big Baby Miller is in a lot of trouble. He's in a lot of trouble going to this fight with Anthony Joshua. He may not realize he's getting knocked out in this fight, because I don't see this fight going the distance. But if some reason Jarrell Big Baby Miller is able to make this fight go the distance, hats off to Jarrell Big Baby Miller, man. I'm gonna congratulate this guy. I'm gonna make a lot of video about this guy, saying how well he did. But I don't see this guy pulling it off, winning this fight. I don't see him dragging this fight to the later rounds. I personally just don't see it. If you guys see something else, you let me know. Drop that notification. Drop them comments in the comment section and let me know if you see Jarrell Big Baby Miller somehow being able to pull off the upset, somehow being able to take Anthony Joshua into deep waters and being able to drown him. Because what I see is a guy who doesn't have the best boxing ability, who will get outboxed in this fight, and who will get taken down, broken apart, and made to look stupid. But that is if Anthony Joshua shows up. The Anthony Joshua we're all used to seeing, the sharp Anthony Joshua that throws those sharp jabs, those straight right hands, those crisp body shots. That Anthony Joshua with the beautiful hair movement. You know, he's not really too stationary. He has hair movement. He slips, he dodges, he moves with beautiful footwork. That Anthony Joshua. A heavyweight that moves like a light heavyweight. Moves like a cruiserweight. That's Anthony Joshua, guys. The perfect heavyweight. If you had to draw up a heavyweight, it would be Anthony Joshua. He's built for this boxing stuff. But we all want to know if he has the heart for the boxing stuff. With Jarrell Big Baby Miller, we don't know too much about this guy. We haven't seen this guy tested. I personally haven't seen him tested. I personally haven't seen him in there with somebody that's going to test him. I see him in there with guys he overwhelms. But I haven't seen him being tested yet. So all I can say is congrats to him for making millions, because he's not winning this fight, guys. I can say congrats to him for making a lot of money in this fight. It's the smart decision to do, to make millions, to take that fight. A lot of guys would jump on that fight right now, because fighting Anthony Joshua right now in boxing is like fighting Floyd Mayweather. You guaranteed to get paid. Money in the bag, easy. Guaranteed money. You know your money's good when you fight Anthony Joshua. But you also put the risk of getting seriously hurt, because Anthony Joshua is a vicious puncher. A vicious puncher. The guy has a nice side to him, but when that lights come on and it's action time, the guy goes in there and try to take your head off. Anthony Joshua is a ferocious heavyweight. Very deadly punching. Skills to pay the bills. Guys, I see Jarrell Big Baby Miller getting seriously hurt in this fight. Anthony Joshua will be too much for Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Anthony Joshua will overwhelm Big Baby Miller with his boxing ability, frustrate Big Baby Miller. Big Baby Miller is not as fast as Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has faster hands than Big Baby Miller. It's just going to be a simple case of class, world-class elite level. Anthony Joshua will outclass Big Baby Miller. He's going to show him his levels to this boxing stuff. But one more time, I have to talk about this. The fact that Anthony Joshua chooses to fight Big Baby Miller in America, in front of the American fans, is a slap in the face of a lot of hardcore boxing fans like myself. Because if he's willing to do that, he should have been willing to fight He should have been willing to fight Deontay Wilder in the Americas. But instead of fighting Deontay Wilder in the Americas, I guess he wants to test out the waters in the Americas by fighting a guy with a big mouth and somewhat known to steal some American fans. So I can't knock him from a business point of view. I can't knock him for doing that. But from a boxing standpoint, from a hardcore boxing fan, I have to criticize Anthony Joshua for that. He's willing to fight this guy in America, but he wasn't willing to fight a guy with the last belt to his puzzle for undisputed in America, Deontay Wilder. But this even makes the Deontay Wilder fights even bigger. But I'm still disappointed in Anthony Joshua for doing